Imagine standing on a Cretaceous beach 70 million years ago. Above you, a shadow darkens the sky, not from clouds, but from something far more terrifying. With a wingspan rivaling that of a small aircraft, Hatzegopteryx thunders through the air, defying everything we thought we knew about flight. This wasn't just another pterosaur. Recent discoveries have revealed that Hatzegopteryx was perhaps the most formidable flying predator ever to exist. Its skull alone was longer than a grown man's, reinforced with unique structures that turned it into a flying apex predator. But here's what puzzles scientists. How did something so massive achieve flight? The answers lie in its remarkable anatomy, and what we've uncovered challenges our understanding of aerial physics. In this evidence-based exploration, we'll decode the engineering marvel that was Hatzegopteryx. From its revolutionary hollow bones to its muscle attachment points that generated enough power to launch its massive frame into the sky. Prepare to discover how this aerial titan dominated the prehistoric skies of what is now modern-day Romania. Imagine standing at the edge of an ancient coastline 70 million years ago. The ground trembles, not from approaching dinosaurs, but from the shadow of something far more impressive passing overhead. This is Hatzegopteryx, a creature so massive that modern aircraft pale in comparison. With a wingspan stretching 40 feet across, wider than a Boeing 737's cockpit. This wasn't just another prehistoric creature. This was nature's answer to aerial dominance. Unlike its more famous cousin, Pteranodon, Hatzegopteryx wasn't built for graceful, soaring flights. Recent discoveries have revealed something far more impressive, a muscular powerhouse that dominated the late Cretaceous skies. Its massive frame was engineered with hollow bones, reinforced in ways that would make modern aircraft designers envious. These weren't just any hollow bones. They were stronger than modern aircraft aluminum, allowing this giant to generate incredible power with every wing beat dot. The engineering behind Hatzegopteryx becomes even more fascinating when we look at its unique head design. Its skull, topped with an aerodynamic crest, wasn't just for show. Wind tunnel tests using scaled models have revealed how this crest helped stabilize this giant during flight, much like the vertical stabilizers on modern aircraft. But unlike our planes, Hatzegopteryx could adjust its crest position in real time, giving it unprecedented control over its flight path. What truly sets Hatzegopteryx apart is how it challenged everything we thought we knew about flying creatures. Modern birds can't achieve anything close to this scale. Our largest flying birds today struggle to reach even a quarter of its size. Yet fossil evidence shows this prehistoric giant didn't just fly. It dominated the skies with devastating efficiency. Its hunting grounds stretched across what is now Romania, where it reigned as the unopposed king of the air. The most remarkable aspect of Hatzegopteryx was its hunting capability. Unlike modern birds of prey that must carefully select smaller targets, this aerial predator could tackle prey that would dwarf today's largest eagles. Its specialized beak, perfectly engineered for precision strikes, could snatch prey from both land and sea. Recent studies of its neck vertebrae suggest it could handle the impact of capturing prey nearly its own size, a hunting capability that would be impossible for any flying creature today. Scientists are still uncovering new details about how this magnificent creature achieved powered flight. Wind tunnel experiments and advanced computer modeling are revealing surprising insights into its flight capabilities. These discoveries aren't just reshaping our understanding of prehistoric life, they're challenging our fundamental understanding of aerodynamics. Engineers today are studying Hatzegopteryx's unique adaptations, hoping to unlock secrets that could revolutionize modern aircraft design. As we venture into the next part of our exploration, we'll uncover the groundbreaking discoveries that explain exactly how this aerial titan managed to master the skies of the ancient world. The story of Hatzegopteryx isn't just about size and power. It's about understanding one of nature's most impressive engineering marvels. Modern science has revealed something extraordinary about Hatzegopteryx's hunting abilities that sets it apart from any other flying creature in Earth's history. Recent fossil analysis has shattered our previous understanding of aerial predators, showing us a creature that hunted with devastating efficiency. The first clue to its hunting prowess lies in its unique skull structure. Unlike most prehistoric flying creatures, Hatzegopteryx possessed a reinforced toothless beak that acted like a precision instrument of death. Laboratory tests on fossil fragments have shown this beak could withstand forces comparable to those generated by modern industrial machinery. This wasn't just another flying reptile. This was nature's perfect aerial hunting machine. What makes paleontologists particularly excited is the evidence of its hunting technique. Advanced computer modeling has revealed that Hatzegopteryx employed a hunting strategy that would seem impossible for its size. Despite its massive 40-foot wingspan, this creature could execute maneuvers that would put modern fighter jets to shame. Its neural architecture, preserved in rare skull fossils, suggests it possessed exceptional depth perception and reaction times, crucial for high-speed aerial pursuit. The mystery of its hunting efficiency deepens when we examine its unique head crest. Recent wind tunnel experiments have demonstrated that this wasn't merely a display feature. It was a sophisticated stabilization system. Much like the advanced flight control surfaces on modern aircraft, this crest allowed Hatzegopteryx to maintain perfect balance during high-speed diving attacks, even in turbulent prehistoric atmospheres. Perhaps most remarkably, fossil evidence suggests Hatzegopteryx was an active hunter, not a scavenger. Analysis of neck vertebrae shows specialized shock-absorbing structures that could withstand the impact of capturing prey at high speeds. This adaptation allowed it to snatch prey while maintaining full flight, a capability that even modern birds of prey haven't fully evolved. The creature's hunting grounds stretched across ancient waterways and coastlines of what is now Romania. Here, it employed a hunting strategy that combined patience with explosive power. Using its enormous wingspan for efficient soaring, it could patrol vast territories while expending minimal energy. When prey was spotted, its muscular frame enabled rapid acceleration that would have made escape virtually impossible for its victims. New archaeological discoveries have revealed another fascinating aspect of its hunting behavior. Trace fossils suggest Hatzegopteryx didn't just hunt small prey. It was capable of taking down animals nearly its size. This finding revolutionizes our understanding of prehistoric aerial predators, as no other flying creature before or since has demonstrated this capability. But what truly sets Hatzegopteryx apart is its adaptive hunting strategy. Unlike other pterosaurs that specialized in specific prey, this apex predator could switch between different hunting techniques, whether diving for fish in ancient seas, snatching prey from shorelines, or pursuing other flying creatures. It was equally lethal in all scenarios. This versatility, combined with its raw power, made it the ultimate predator of the late Cretaceous skies. The greatest mystery in paleontology isn't just how dinosaurs went extinct, it's how a creature the size of a small plane managed to dominate the prehistoric skies. Recent scientific analysis has finally begun to unlock the secrets of Hatzegopteryx's flight, and the answers are revolutionizing our understanding of aerodynamics. The engineering behind Hatzegopteryx's flight capabilities starts with its extraordinary wingspan. At 12 meters, longer than a city bus, these wings represented nature's most ambitious experiment in aerial design. But size alone doesn't explain how this giant achieved flight. Modern research has revealed an intricate combination of biological adaptations that made the impossible possible. Unlike today's birds, which sacrifice strength for lightweight construction, Hatzegopteryx evolved a different solution. Its skeletal structure featured an advanced honeycomb design, lightweight, yet incredibly robust. This architectural marvel allowed for a perfect balance between strength and weight, similar to modern aerospace engineering principles, but achieved millions of years earlier. The aerodynamic efficiency of Hatzegopteryx becomes even more fascinating when we examine its wing design. Wind tunnel testing of reconstructed models has revealed something extraordinary. Its wings generated lift comparable to modern aircraft while requiring significantly less energy. The secret lay in their unique cross-sectional shape, which created optimal airflow patterns that modern aviation engineers are only now beginning to fully appreciate. But perhaps the most revolutionary aspect of Hatzegopteryx's flight capability was its launch system. Computer simulations based on fossil evidence suggest this creature solved the problem of getting airborne in an ingenious way. Rather than the vertical takeoff of modern birds, Hatzegopteryx used a quadrupedal launch sequence, essentially a four-limbed catapult system that generated enough force to lift its massive frame into the air. This discovery has forced scientists to reconsider everything they thought they knew about the limits of powered flight. Once airborne, Hatzegopteryx employed a sophisticated flight strategy that combined active flight with efficient gliding. Its neural architecture, preserved in rare skull fossils, indicates an advanced ability to process atmospheric conditions, allowing it to detect and utilize thermal currents with unprecedented precision. This combination of power and efficiency meant it could patrol vast territories while conserving energy. The creature's head crest, long thought to be purely decorative, has recently been shown to serve a crucial aerodynamic function. Advanced fluid dynamics modeling reveals it acted as a natural stabilizer, automatically adjusting airflow around the skull during high-speed flight. This biological innovation achieved the same effect as modern aircraft stabilizers, but with greater efficiency. Landing presented another engineering challenge that Hatzegopteryx solved brilliantly. Analysis of its leg bones and wing structure suggests a unique approach to touchdown, using its wings as massive air brakes while its reinforced limbs absorbed the landing impact. This technique would have allowed controlled descents even in challenging weather conditions. What makes these discoveries particularly exciting is their potential application in modern aviation. Engineers studying Hatzegopteryx's flight mechanics have identified several principles that could revolutionize aircraft design, particularly in the field of energy-efficient flight and stable landing systems. The late Cretaceous wasn't just the age of dinosaurs, it was the era of the greatest aerial ecosystem Earth has ever known. Recent paleontological discoveries have painted an extraordinary picture of a world where giants ruled not just the land, but also the skies. Among these aerial titans, Hatzegopteryx emerged as one of history's most formidable predators. Modern Romania, where Hatzegopteryx fossils were discovered, has revealed an ancient coastal ecosystem that challenges everything we thought we knew about prehistoric life. This wasn't just a world of dinosaurs. It was a complex hierarchy of predators and prey that spanned from sea level to the clouds. New fossil evidence suggests an environment where multiple species of giant flying creatures coexisted, each occupying a unique ecological niche. Among these aerial giants was Quetzalcoatlus, often considered Hatzegopteryx's closest rival. While both creatures possessed massive wingspans, recent biomechanical studies have revealed fascinating differences in their hunting strategies. Quetzalcoatlus evolved for efficient long-distance soaring, much like modern albatrosses. Hatzegopteryx, in contrast, developed into what paleontologists now call a power flyer, capable of explosive acceleration and aggressive hunting maneuvers. The complexity of this aerial ecosystem becomes even more fascinating when we examine the hunting territories. Advanced geological analysis of the fossil beds shows that these creatures inhabited a landscape dotted with ancient waterways and coastal cliffs. This created what scientists call vertical hunting zones, different heights at which various predators would operate. While pteranodon species dominated the middle altitudes, specialized for fish catching, Hatzegopteryx claimed the apex position, capable of hunting at multiple levels. But perhaps the most remarkable discovery comes from recent studies of predator-prey relationships. Trace fossils and bone bed analysis reveal that Hatzegopteryx wasn't just competing with other flying creatures. It was part of a complex food web that included some of history's most famous predators. While Tyrannosaurus rex dominated the ground game, Hatzegopteryx ruled everything above, creating what paleontologists call a dual apex predator system, something we've never seen in any other period of Earth's history. The relationship between air and land predators reveals another fascinating aspect of Hatzegopteryx's world. New evidence suggests these creatures developed sophisticated territorial behaviors. Modern computer modeling of fossil distributions indicates that Hatzegopteryx could patrol territories spanning hundreds of square miles, using ancient thermal currents to maintain aerial dominance with minimal energy expenditure. What makes this ecosystem particularly significant is how it ended. The last layers of fossils from this period show an environment at its absolute peak, a perfect balance of predator and prey, air and land hunters all operating in harmony. This wasn't just another prehistoric environment, it was the pinnacle of aerial evolution, a world we can barely imagine today. The study of this lost ecosystem continues to yield new surprises. Recent microscopic analysis of sediment layers has revealed evidence of seasonal hunting patterns, suggesting these creatures had developed complex behavioral adaptations to changing weather conditions, a level of sophistication previously unknown in prehistoric flying animals. Recent discoveries have shattered our understanding of prehistoric aerial predators. Forget everything you thought you knew about flying hunters. Hatzegopteryx wasn't just another giant of the skies. New evidence reveals a sophisticated killing machine that revolutionizes our understanding of predatory behavior. Scientific analysis of fossil remains has unveiled a hunting strategy unprecedented in nature. Unlike modern birds of prey that rely primarily on speed and talons, Hatzegopteryx evolved a completely different approach. Its skull structure, analyzed using advanced CT scanning, shows reinforcement patterns that suggest bite forces comparable to some modern crocodilians, but delivered from the air at high speed. The feeding anatomy of Hatzegopteryx tells an even more fascinating story. Recent studies of muscle attachment points reveal something extraordinary. This creature possessed neck muscles stronger than any flying animal known to science. This wasn't just for show. Biomechanical modeling suggests these muscles allowed it to capture and control prey nearly its own size, a feeding strategy never seen before or since in any flying creature. What makes this discovery particularly groundbreaking is the evidence of its hunting territories. Geological analysis of the Romanian fossil beds where Hatzegopteryx was discovered shows an ancient coastline teeming with potential prey. But unlike traditional pterosaurs that specialized in fish catching, this predator adopted a more versatile approach. Trace fossils and bone bed analysis suggest it hunted everything from marine life to small dinosaurs, making it what paleontologists call a multi-domain predator. The most remarkable aspect of Hatzegopteryx's feeding behavior comes from recent studies of its brain case. Advanced imaging techniques have revealed highly developed optical lobes, suggesting visual capabilities that would rival modern eagles. Combined with its reinforced skull structure, this created a precision hunting system that could track and capture prey in 3 dimensions, a capability previously thought impossible for creatures of this size. Perhaps most fascinating is the evidence of its hunting technique. Wind tunnel testing of skull models suggests Hatzegopteryx could maintain stable flight while carrying substantial prey loads, something even modern birds of prey struggle with. This wasn't just a matter of strength. It was a revolutionary adaptation that allowed it to transport captured prey back to safe feeding grounds. New research has also revealed something unexpected about its feeding patterns. Analysis of bone fragments found near Hatzegopteryx fossils suggests this creature wasn't just an active hunter, it was also an opportunistic scavenger when necessary. This flexibility in feeding behavior would have given it a crucial advantage during times of scarcity, allowing it to survive while more specialized predators struggled. The relationship between Hatzegopteryx's hunting strategy and its ecosystem reveals another layer of sophistication. Evidence suggests it could switch between different hunting techniques depending on prey availability and weather conditions, a level of behavioral adaptation previously unknown in prehistoric flying creatures. This wasn't just an apex predator, it was nature's perfect aerial hunting machine. Do you think Hatzegopteryx was a skilled hunter, or do you believe it scavenged more than we think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating insights into the prehistoric world. Hatzegopteryx wasn't just a giant in size, it was also a master of survival, perfectly adapted to thrive in its environment. To understand how it navigates the challenges of its world, let's explore the fascinating ways this flying titan may have adapted to its surroundings. Living during the late Cretaceous, Hatzegopteryx inhabited an ecosystem that was both dynamic and demanding. Fossils suggest it likely lived near coastal regions and deltas, areas teeming with life and rich in food sources. However, its powerful flight capabilities mean it could have ventured inland, covering vast distances in search of prey or more favorable conditions. Its size and wingspan gave it the ability to ride thermals, rising columns of warm air, that allowed it to conserve energy while soaring across the skies. This adaptation would have been crucial for navigating large territories, especially in areas where resources were scattered. Some researchers even speculate that Hatzegopteryx might have had migratory patterns, moving between regions to follow seasonal changes in prey availability or to escape harsh weather conditions. Imagine a creature of this size, traveling hundreds of miles across ancient landscapes, a true ruler of the skies. Hatzegopteryx wasn't just about size, it was about strategy. Its massive beak, built for precision and strength, allowed it to hunt effectively, while its sharp eyesight likely helped it spot prey from great heights. But how did it avoid threats? Despite being an apex predator, there's evidence to suggest that even Hatzegopteryx wasn't immune to danger. Other predators, environmental challenges, or even competition with its own kind could have posed risks. Its size played a dual role here. On one hand, it made Hatzegopteryx a formidable opponent. Few predators would dare challenge something so massive. On the other hand, being large meant it required significant resources to survive. This likely pushed it to develop efficient hunting techniques and perhaps even opportunistic behaviors like scavenging when necessary. Its ability to adapt wasn't just about hunting, it was also about endurance. The robust structure of its wings and body allowed it to survive in diverse conditions, from windy coastal cliffs to calmer inland valleys. Each feature of its anatomy was perfectly suited to help it overcome the challenges of its environment. As the late Cretaceous progressed, the world around Hatzegopteryx began to change. Climate shifts and fluctuating sea levels altered ecosystems, potentially forcing Hatzegopteryx to adapt to new challenges. These environmental pressures may have impacted its food supply or disrupted its migratory routes, making survival increasingly difficult. While Hatzegopteryx was well equipped for its time, no adaptation could prepare it for the catastrophic asteroid impact that marked the end of the Cretaceous. This event disrupted ecosystems globally, and even giants like Hatzegopteryx were not spared. The combination of environmental changes and the sudden collapse of food chains likely contributed to its ultimate extinction. What do you think were the most important environmental adaptations that helped Hatzegopteryx survive in such a dynamic world? Let's discuss this in the comments below. The story of Hatzegopteryx's extinction is tied to one of the most catastrophic events in Earth's history, the mass extinction at the end of the Cretaceous period, around 66 million years ago. This event, triggered by a massive asteroid impact, unleashed a series of devastating changes that reshaped the planet forever. For a creature as colossal and specialized as Hatzegopteryx, the fallout was nothing short of apocalyptic. The asteroid impact caused immediate destruction, releasing shockwaves that ravaged the surrounding landscape. It set off global wildfires that filled the atmosphere with ash and soot, blocking sunlight for months, if not years. This nuclear winter plunged the Earth into a deep freeze, collapsing ecosystems and disrupting food chains. For Hatzegopteryx, which relied on a stable environment and an abundant supply of prey, like fish and smaller dinosaurs, these changes were catastrophic. Hatzegopteryx's massive size, once its greatest advantage, became a significant disadvantage during this time of crisis. Such a large predator required substantial amounts of food, and when prey populations dwindled, survival became impossible. Climate shifts compounded these problems, disrupting hunting patterns and reducing suitable habitats. As food sources became scarce, competition intensified. Smaller, more adaptable creatures had a better chance of enduring the harsh conditions, while giants like Hatzegopteryx were left struggling to survive. This mass extinction didn't just target Hatzegopteryx, it marked the end of an era. Large flying reptiles like the Azhdarchids, to which Hatzegopteryx belonged, disappeared entirely. The skies, once dominated by giants, would never again witness creatures of such size and grandeur. Instead, the extinction paved the way for the rise of birds, the smaller, more versatile relatives of dinosaurs who adapted and thrived in the changing world. The end of Hatzegopteryx and other large flying reptiles also signaled the broader collapse of prehistoric ecosystems. This extinction event wiped out 75% of all species, including non-avian dinosaurs and marine reptiles. It was a turning point in Earth's history, paving the way for mammals and eventually humans to rise to dominance. The disappearance of Hatzegopteryx is a poignant reminder that even the most powerful creatures can fall when the world changes too drastically. Its extinction marked the close of the Age of Giants, leaving behind a legacy etched in fossils and in the skies that its descendants, the birds, continue to rule today. Do you think Hatzegopteryx's massive size was its downfall? Could it have survived if the asteroid impact hadn't occurred? Share your thoughts in the comments. Hatzegopteryx was more than just a flying reptile, it was a marvel of the Cretaceous skies. Its massive size, with a wingspan rivaling a small airplane, and its powerfully built frame made it a true giant of its time. This wasn't just a creature of impressive proportions. Its flight capabilities, robust hunting strategies, and dominance over its ecosystem set it apart as one of the most fascinating flying reptiles ever to exist. We've explored the incredible adaptations that allowed it to soar through prehistoric skies, its role in a vibrant and competitive ecosystem, and the tragic end brought on by the mass extinction event that reshaped life on Earth. Hatzegopteryx's story is one of dominance, adaptation, and ultimate vulnerability, a reminder of the delicate balance that even the most powerful creatures rely on to survive. If you're fascinated by creatures like Hatzegopteryx and want to uncover more incredible secrets of the prehistoric world, don't miss out. Subscribe to our channel now. Hit the notification bell so you'll never miss an update about the ancient giants that shaped Earth's history. What's your favorite part of the Hatzegopteryx story? Drop a comment below and join the discussion. And remember, we have even more exciting content coming your way, so stay tuned. Until next time, keep exploring the ancient skies. And remember, history is only as exciting as the stories we uncover.